Hey everybody, and welcome back to episode 8. Second last episode of season 1 of Severance. Last time we put a picture back together and we got to see it. And it seems like Mark's wife is not dead. Not dead at all. And I presume Lumen knows about it. Maybe they arranged it. Maybe... I presume his wife doesn't know. I presume she's properly severed and has no idea. I don't think she's given any inkling, or I don't think they've ever had a moment where they're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it throws me in a whole dizzy spell. Because now I don't know what to think. But, yeah, other than that, everybody's on board now. We're all on board to burn the place to the ground. We're not going to take it anymore. We've had enough. And I don't know if we're going to use the... We need 2 people to wake us up on the outside from a control room, I believe. I believe we can do it from the building. I believe we can wake... If Mark is outside, doesn't matter where he is, from the control room on the inside, we can just wake him up. I believe that's how it works. I don't think there's any secret code word on the outside that does it, or clicking fingers or anything. Yeah. A whole lot of stuff. We've also had murders and mayhem. And Bert's got he's gone now. I want to see everybody on the outside. Sort of, but I also want all the inside people, because they're my people. I want them to survive. It's so curious. What is this one called? This one is called What's for Dinner? I don't know. I hope it's tasty though. I hope it's a tasty treat. And I hope it's not goat. We can't raise the goat just to eat them. That wouldn't make any sense. You know? Why raise them inside a build? Why are the goats in the show? Optics and design, they make stuff. That's also confusing. Macro data refinement. Hey, do you think that's something that could be automated? The numbers, right? Maybe they need the human soul to detect scariness. Ooh, scary numbers. Or as a computer would have no idea. The computer would be like, that's a 9. It's just a 9. It's just I don't understand what you're asking me. It's just a 9. Whereas humans would be like, oh, the 9, look at it. Get it? Okay, that's why you can't automate that. You can automate a lot of the watering can making though, right? And the goat rearing? Maybe the goats need some love. Human connection. Excited to get into these last 2 episodes and to absorb as much information as the show is willing to give us until the long wait for season 2. So let us get right into it. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. They're scared of apples. Oh, that looks like Irv in the outside world. How you doing out here? You got a dog? It is what I wanted to see. Kind of more curious about Hallie though, because she's... Does he live alone? Imagine if he lived with Bert on the outside. But then they should be carpooling to Lumen. What is this? What? Is he an artist? That's a lot of black. The Ace of Spades by Motorhead. Well, do you think he's doing okay in the outside world? He sees all this stuff on the inside too. Dripping from the... It's paint! Irv is seeing his outside paint. outside's dripping into the inside. Oh, whoop, whoop. How are we doing, everybody? 4. Yeah, get rid of those stupid numbers.
Think you'll have it by...
I'll get there.
We getting our numbers up?
She's not gonna make it, is she?
You should be at your desks.
Is she gonna make it?
She's gonna make it.
She has to meet quota.
I just wonder if it might be helpful for us to stand behind her and perhaps chant her name.
Absolutely not.
Just let her focus.
How's she doing?
Why can't we chip in, though?
Gonna be down to the wire.
You know? She can hand off some of the numbers to us.
And I want to schedule a end of the quarter wellness session for Mark.
Okay.
Really?
You want those two together? Really?
Mr. Grainer sits with Kier now.
He's dead.
And I imagine they're both very satisfied with you.
Yeah, what? She's on the verge of yelling at people, or not, at every moment. I'm just on edge. Yeah. We got a little tune. A little tune.
She do it? She did it?
Party! Oh, nice. It's the 1990s. Somebody had to make this.
I knew you could do it, Helly R.
Thanks, Kier.
You have brought glory to this company
Yeah.
and to me, Kier Egan. I love you,
Oh, that's a bit weird.
but now I must away.
Is he gonna fly?
And thank you.
Fly on the wind, Kier. Fly on the wind. He is. Here he goes. Somebody had to make this.
That's quota. We did it.
Now what do we do?
Good work.
So it's on now.
Have you decided who you want to stay for the waffle party?
I was thinking Dylan. He really worked hard.
He loves waffles. He's our inside man.
I'd like you to drop by wellness.
Really?
I'm having all department heads do an end of quarter. Mark, all sarcasm aside.
When were you being sarcastic?
Thank you. Lumen needed this.
Mark?
Miss Casey,
Any recognition, anything from either of them?
where'd the tree go?
You can have a seat.
Why is everything in boxes?
Are you leaving?
I'll be retiring at the conclusion of this session.
No, no.
What? Wait, when did they tell you?
Just now.
She needs a wellness.
Just a moment ago.
She needs wellness.
I didn't think you'd get fired.
Your Audi is kind. Your Audi has brightened people's days.
Not recently.
Let me talk to somebody.
I really liked being in the office with you all that day.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked you in that episode.
My life has been 107 hours long. Most of that has been these half-hour sessions. My favorite time was the 8 hours I spent in your department.
That's a huge chunk of her life.
Yeah, there must be something we can do.
Why do you care what happens to me?
Stop perving on them. Stop watching them. This is a private session.
Because we're people. No one gets to just turn you off.
You're nice, Mark.
He is. I want to see her on the outside. Normal.
You know it's good, right? That they don't remember each other. It means the chips work.
Are we just testing that?
Take her back down to the testing floor, please.
Isn't this the break room? Is this where they keep her when she's...
Do you know if I'm happy up there?
Of course.
Do they let her leave the building?
You do all sorts of wonderful things.
Hey, if they do let her... If they do let her leave, right? And they don't just keep her in a box and then bring her out for wellness sessions, then that means the person who loves Mark, or was married to him, leaves every day. But surely that doesn't make sense, because if... I don't know. In my head, they faked her death to set up this weird experiment to see if they would recognize each other inside, and they just keep her in a box. And trapped in a room somewhere as an outie, and then bring her in for wellness innie sessions for 100 and something hours in total. And now they're, I don't know where they're, I see, where does this corridor go? So in my head it doesn't quite make sense yet. It doesn't make sense if she gets to leave all the time, because what's her story then? And something I haven't talked about yet, which could be a possibility in this world. Three layers of Severance, where you could be 3 different people, or multiple, even more. I don't know how they would do it, but if 2, why not 3? Why not 4? Why not 10? For different situations. Let's get back to it.
Could I just...
I'm sorry. I just have so much to do today.
Why would they tell her she'd leave? Like, they're getting rid of her. Why would they tell her? Just do it and don't tell her. Well, it is an elevator. Her own private one. Oh, is the light what Irv in the paintings?
They fired her.
What?
Yeah, she just found out.
Can we help her?
I don't know.
We can wake her up.
Any macro jats ready to party?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I've ordered the pre-waffle party egg bar social for everyone.
Ooh, pre-waffle party.
Yes! A very special gift for a very special Dylan.
I appreciate it.
Show them what you requested.
Fine.
What is it?
Okay, yeah. Let's switch up the vibe in here.
We're not going to have more dancing, are we? We've reached quota, so there's no work to actually do. Why don't we go home early? Surely our Audis would appreciate getting off a bit early. Oh, more pictures. Great. Do you think he keeps them? What does he do with the pictures? We never see them.
I should be the one to stay behind.
Nope.
Don't you want to see your kid again?
What we're doing tonight is just the first step.
Yeah, he'll see them again. Oh, this one. Where are the elders?
Heliar attempted suicide 3 weeks ago.
Yep. Did we keep that undercover?
Yes, she did.
How could you not tell us?
Oh, we kept it from them.
We also know that you've been spending time at the home of Mark Scott's sister.
Yep. Helping her with the baby.
Right. It has been decided that you be suspended from your position effective immediately.
Fired.
You are fired.
Fuck off, Natalie! Is the board even there?
Do they even exist?
Yes.
Ooh. I want a face-to-face. I want a one-on-one.
I can explain everything to the board tonight, please.
We met quota.
The board has concluded the call.
Frickin' board. Natalie. Hey, do you think Kier's still alive somehow? He'd be 172 years old or something. But who knows if history even means anything in this place. Could have been set up last year.
I figured it out. The goats lay the eggs.
Ah,
Got it.
maybe. Mood lighting. I should get some of that.
You scared about tonight?
Yeah. Scared of getting caught.
Do not speak openly about this.
They won't see this coming.
Or we won't wake up. Or we're all assholes out there.
Yeah, especially you,
Well,
Hallie.
that's a given for me.
I just hope it turns out I have things I care about.
You pretended to care about me pretty well.
You're easy to pretend to care about.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Okay, refiners. I need to see about a management issue and this party is over.
No.
I'll be back to escort you to perpetuity shortly.
Perpetuity? What's going on? Oh, about her getting fired?
On you go then.
Yeah, nice working with you. Been real emotional. Thanks for that.
Okay, look, you don't mess with any other departments. It's just us three.
I know.
Now, look, it's likely we'll all wake up around. People could be driving or skiing, whatever. So be ready for anything as you go up the elevator, okay?
Okay. Oh yeah, because it'll happen when... Yeah, that's so funny. They will instantly, if it works, if it all goes down the way it's supposed to go down, 1 minute they'll be in the elevator going up, the next minute they'll be waking up in the outside world in some situation. You know? It'll just be like that. For us it won't be like that, but for them it'll be, well, it could be, but for them, they have to be ready in the elevator to adapt to anything that's about to hit them. That's it. You know what's clever about the elevator? When they're going up at the end of the day, and when they're waking up on the way down, they're looking at the same thing. So the transition is very smooth. There's no jarring sudden change in what they're looking at between going to sleep and waking up. So that's the clever thing about doing it in the same spot on the way up and the way down. They could do it somewhere else in the same spot, but I like the elevator. Although it must be kind of jarring for their brains to be going up and then suddenly going down, like a shift in gravity a little bit, all of a sudden, like the elevator suddenly changed its mind. Same for the Audis, you know? They get the same experience. Right, let's get back to it. I want to see what happens. I'm super curious about Hallie, where she wakes up. What she's doing. Do you think she's connected to all this stuff somehow in the outside world? Do you think she's really the hero? She's not so bad? Or maybe she's running Lumen? Or she's an undercover revolution expert? Or just a person. That's another option. We've already seen the other three. The other three, we've got Irv the artist, Dylan the father, Mark the alcoholic. He's just depressed. That's all. Right, let's go.
And we don't know how long Dylan will be able to give us, so we can't get distracted digging into our lives.
Right. Okay, kids.
One at a time.
Let's find out what's for dinner.
You think we're about to meet our spouses?
Maybe.
Maybe it's each other.
Hey, that would be fun.
That'd be a hoot.
This feels like a real moment with these two. I'm worried. So worried. Up she goes. We already know what Mark's gonna find. I don't care about his one. Aww. Just in case it goes crazily wrong.
In case we don't come back.
Yeah.
I don't know, in case we do.
Right.
Exactly.
Good luck out there, boss.
It's almost your turn. I presume we'll wake up with him.
Dylan G?
I'll be out in a minute.
He's on the pooper. What's all this? Friends of Lumen? Some sort of event? What did he get? Maybe this will help? Hey, Mr. Kier. Oh yeah, but we're going to the perpetuity wing.
Enjoy.
Isn't this, though, punishing his Audi, in a way? You know what I mean? Like, if this was all a normal day, Dylan's getting rewarded on the inside, but his Audi is like...
Fuck her goddamn soul forever into hell! Fuck her in her fucking face!
Yeah, I hate her too. I'm with you. Going down to the founder's bed. They're really stretching out this what's in the box stuff, aren't they? What am I looking at? No! It's everything you believe in! You're not there anymore. That was trippy, wasn't it? We got some backstory as well from her.
Mark!
Well, I'm headed to Devin and Rickens. They have that party tonight.
And?
Devin asked me to double check, see if you're interested in coming.
Yeah, let's go. Party! Hey, Booch. Another hard day at the work factory. I don't know what I do there, but it must be pretty important. Want to do some more painting? No, it's just him. No, why aren't they showing Hallie? Why?
Ah!
Hey!
Elusive Mark! Oh, welcome. The reading starts in 8 minutes.
The reading of your book?
Hey, we should talk later.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been pondering a decently sized life change.
Uh-oh. Watch for leakies, Mark.
Here she is.
Mrs. Selvig.
He's about to wake them up. Is this contraption going to help? What's in the box? Yeah, that's the corridor with the elevator that we saw. Why does he paint that? That's not the way he goes in and out.
Work's just work, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be surprised to see her when he wakes up. Yeah, it's a picture of all of them. That doesn't help us.
Where's MDR?
I see Miss Casey.
Function.
It's blinking red, is that bad? Yes. Confirm. Do it. 19 seconds. Do it.
Irving. Ellie. Mark.
I heard you say to Devin something about a life change.
Thinking I might quit.
Overtime. Yes.
Are you serious?
Severance thing, not sure I need it anymore.
Right. He is getting better. Oh, here we go. Come on! End of episode? Freaking hell! This whole episode is a big build-up to him doing both. Isn't it? That's all the episode is a really long tease. And some weird shit in the middle. With dancing goats. And they just said, look, we'll just tease them the whole episode. We'll have this big long countdown. We'll have multiple countdowns. We'll have multiple menus. We'll just, all this sort of stuff. We'll just tease it all the way to the very end, and then we'll just end the episode. The episode's called What's for Dinner? Nothing's for dinner because the episode ends. We don't get to have our dinner. We had the pre-dinner. We had the eggs. We didn't get the waffle party. You know what I mean? That's what this episode is. It's the eggs without the waffle party. So, she got let go. Both of them. We got 2 firings in this episode. And Mark is thinking of leaving. And the one person I wanted to see on the outside was Hallie. No surprise that we didn't get to see basically anything from her except that she seems to be at a fancy party. Do you think she's at the Mark's party? He's at a party. Maybe. I don't know. That just came into my head now. I think she's at some super stupid party. Because she's on the board. Right? We don't get to see the board, so she's on the board. We only get to hear like a voice from the wilderness. Frickin' Natalie. I don't want to talk about the episode. I don't. This is not an episode. This is a pre-episode. It's halfway. It's a half episode. You know. Hey, look, we got a nice kiss between Mark and Hallie before who knows what is about to happen. At least this episode was in episode 8. Imagine if this was episode 9. Imagine if this was the final episode of season 1 and they just left it. Riots in the streets. Riots in the streets. But there's not a single person, I don't think, not a single person in the world who has seen episode 8 who will not watch episode 9 unless drastic stuff comes up in their life. There's no drop off at this point. If you've watched all the way through all the stuff, all the goats and all that stuff, you have to see what happens next. It's imperative. So that was What's for Dinner. Next episode is called The We Are. And that's what that means. That's what that title means. We're going to find out the We Are. Although Mark's going to wake up hugging his boss. He's going to think they're married. It's going to be awkward. Now that she's been fired, what is it? She destroyed her shrine. We saw some medical stuff, didn't we? We saw like you get in a hospital. There's backstory with her and her involvement in Kier and all that stuff that I need to know about. You know, it might sound bad, but she is my least favorite character in the show because she doesn't seem real at any point. In or out, she's just always the same weirdness. And she's doing it. The voice she's doing makes me. I don't know what accent it is. I don't know what. You know. It gets in my brain, and I'm like, oh. You know. So if she survives the final episode, and she's going to be in season 2, I would like to relate more to her. I would like to find out what makes her tick, and why she ticks the way she does. Or I'd like her to completely revert to another person. I've never seen it. I can't remember. I'm sure I've seen her in real life, but I don't know what she sounds like in real life. She does not sound like that. If she does, then this little this is a stupid little reel. I'm basically picking on her, you know, her real life voice and real life persona. But no, it's all crazy. I don't believe it. It's not quite, I was going to say it's transatlantic. You know the old-timey accent they used to have in movies? It's not quite that, though. It's very dramatic. She's a very dramatic way of, like even the laughter in this episode with her and Mark. Everything, every scene she's in is just over. It's too much. It's overacted. On purpose. You know? That's the direction she was given. But I don't know. Right. Whew. The Wee We Are, episode 9, next time. We'll find out. We'll find out something. We won't find out everything. We'll find out something, and then we can rant at the end about what we don't know, and how could they show us 9 episodes and not tell us about this, and this, and this, and this. Freaking cliffhangers. That's the second time we've done that in this series. I have questions about Mark's wife. I have questions about Hallie. And everything else can wait for season 2. I just want to know about Hallie. I want to know what's going on in her outside world. I want to know everything. Maybe it's just normal stuff. Maybe. See you later.